Jonathan in Richmond, Virginia has been hanging on for a bit. What's up, Jonathan?
How's it going, Rich? Thank you for putting on the show. I know a lot of us that are teleworking, really appreciate it. I really just wanted to say, as a Chargers fan, I know all about bad management, lost seasons, missed opportunities, but what Bill O'Brien is doing to the Texans is absolutely ridiculous. And at what point do you just say enough? And then for Deshaun Watson, as a young quarterback, what are you thinking about when your best offensive weapon gets traded? Do you want out? Do you just put your head down and keep working hard? What do you do if you're him?
Well, you just keep putting your head down and keep working hard. And you're probably wondering what in the world's happening. And he's the one, thanks to the call, who after the disastrous blown lead in Kansas City to end the season, Deshaun Watson's the one who took the podium and said Bill O'Brien's the right man for the job, when he knew, he's already sensing that people were wondering if Bill O'Brien needed to lose his gig based on the decision-making that happened in that game. Look, we need to see the team that they put around him and see how well it fares. And that's only going to take some time. But right now, you have to sit here and think, how in the world, based on what John McClain, when he called in the show at the top of the hour to say that Hopkins wanted a new deal with 3 years left in the contract, and they were unwilling to do it. And I guess whatever went back and forth between the two sides, they figured now is the time to trade him as opposed to waiting and basically saying, what are you going to hold out? Play one more year. And then with 2 years left on the deal, that's what we do for you, like we did for Andre Johnson, like we did for J.J. Watt. For some reason, we're now hearing, well, it was too untenable to sit there and let it play out with a pandemic that might actually delay the season coming. You put the real world and the actual sports world and the conversation together, and it really doesn't compute, especially when, is that all you can get for him? Is a guy who's pushing 30 at the running back position who hasn't done much since 2016 and a second-round pick and a fourth next, and you swap fourth-round picks? That's the best? Wouldn't somebody be out there raising their hand saying, we'll give you a one for him?
Especially when you don't have a one.
I don't know.
To get one back.
Is this the best deal they could have gotten? Now, letting Clowney go, people were howling at the moon about that and how much they gave up for Tunsil and Stills. Those guys are pretty important parts of the team. Certainly Stills now with Hopkins gone.